Uncle Sam presents FUNKO Friday.
Welcome to the road to WrestleMania. Road to WrestleMania. FUNKO Friday.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Random Ninja, and I'm still on the road to WrestleMania with my Funkos. And you can't talk about WrestleMania without talking about this guy. None other than probably the biggest star in wrestling history. If he's not the biggest star, he's in the top two. Arguably, there's like one other name, but we can get to him. Anyway, Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the greatest to ever do it, one of the most popular. Freaking, this guy was bigger than wrestling. Sorry about the glare. He was so much bigger than wrestling. He was bigger than anything else going on in the wrestling world. He came in at a time when wrestling kind of wasn't cool. Wrestling was changing. They didn't know what direction to go. And then this dude comes in with his black trunks and his shaved head, just stomping mud holes at everybody. If the crowd cheered him, he told them to shut up. If another bad guy wrestler tried to help him, he beat them up too. That was what was so cool about Steve Austin. He didn't care. He was going after Bret Hart. I mean, Bret Hart had been gone at this point, and Stone Cold showed up talking about like what a piece of trash Bret Hart was, and he wanted to get him in the ring. I mean, it was like a wrestler going after another guy's spot kind of thing, It's like the guy was smart enough to know how to make a name for himself. He wasn't worried about going to the championship at that time. He did get the championship later. He got a lot of championships later. In fact, this pop is really cool. He's got a title on his shoulder. I believe that's a Smoking Skull custom belt. That's what a big deal this guy was. He had his own custom belt. And I love the look of this pop because he's wearing the jeans with the vest. Austin didn't wear that a lot. He kind of did when he first became Stone Cold, post Ringmaster and Stunning Steve and all that. But once he became Stone Cold, he didn't wear the jeans and the vest combo as much. Usually it was jean shorts. Not that matters. I mean, hey, when you're around stomping mud holes, you probably want to be in shorts opposed to jeans, I guess. A weird thing about Stone Cold, as big as he was, as popular as he was, as much as an impact as he had on pro wrestling and just pop culture, his run on top wasn't very long. He was only working on top for about 6 years. It's crazy. But he solidified his name. His career would have went longer, but unfortunately he had a really bad neck injury. Most people know about that. He was famously injured in a pile driver gone wrong with Owen Hart at SummerSlam 96, I believe it was. Broke his neck. He's lucky he could ever walk again, let alone go on to have a career basically carrying the WWE on his shoulders, WWF at the time. He had to change his style up. People don't always realize that. Steve Austin is a very good wrestler. When people talk about great wrestlers, they don't always talk about Stone Cold because once he broke his neck, he had to change his style and he had to switch from like a technician style to a brawler. That's what the people wanted. Just like they wanted to see Hulk Hogan flex and pose, they wanted to see Stone Cold just throwing punches and kicking people and hitting the stunner and drinking beer. Dadgum, that's what the people wanted. He was so popular. If it wasn't for him, you could argue and you could say like, well, The Rock was as popular. Not at the time. The Rock was up there, but The Rock was not quite on Austin's level. Austin was in the #1 spot. He was king of the mountain. Nobody really ever hit that level again. You could say, well, John Cena came and hit that level. I still don't think John Cena quite hit. This was lightning. Things like with Cena and Roman Reigns and stuff, they kind of construct that and push those guys to choose. They didn't choose Steve Austin. Steve Austin just happened. It was awesome. And because he happened and there was so much attention on him, the whole wrestling world got big. Guys like The Rock did get to come around. Mankind, Kane, and then even there was enough. Goldberg came in and he tried to, as big as a star he was and as bad as a dude he came in trying to look like Steve Austin. That's just how big of a impact this guy was. And oh my gosh, people shaving their heads after this. We're all wearing the Austin 316 shirt. He's definitely given us some of the best WrestleMania matches and moments ever. Couldn't do it without mentioning him, and I got more to come. But what's your favorite Stone Cold memory? Do you consider Stone Cold the biggest of all time? Do you think he is? Because he is definitely in the argument. Like I said, there's the conversations like him and one other guy. That's two guys, So give me your opinions on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Did you like his other stuff? Were you a fan of Stunning Steve? Ringmaster? Nobody was a fan of the Ringmaster, for crying out loud. Anyway, peace.
Copyright 2025 Uncle Sam Presents. UNKLESampresents.com. Email us at amunkle@sam@gmail.com. Spotify, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter. Email us if you wish to be a sponsor.
Check out the rest of our videos at UncleSamPresents.com.
Uncle Sam presents Funko Pop